Clinical strategies for the chemoprevention of localized prostate cancer. This important article is authored by the following scientists. Prostate cancer is a complex, heterogeneous disease that demands concurrent inhibition of multiple hallmark-associated pathways. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer among men in the United States and the second leading cause of cancer-related deaths. Metastatic castration-resistant prostate cancer is still a fatal disease. On the other hand, between 2016 and 2020, about 70% of prostate cancer cases were diagnosed at a localized stage. Evolving data demonstrate that men with low-grade cancers treated with definitive therapies may now be exposed to morbidities of overtreatment and poor quality of life, with little or no benefit in terms of cancer-specific mortality. Active surveillance is thus the recommended management strategy for men with low-grade disease. Although this subgroup of men has reported anxiety during the AS period, they account to be highly motivated to make positive lifestyle changes to further reduce their risk of prostate cancer progression, underscoring the urgent need to identify novel strategies for preventing progression of localized prostate cancer to metastatic disease through pharmacologic means, an approach termed chemoprevention. Over the past decade, there have been several attempts to identify and evaluate agents and approaches for prostate cancer chemoprevention targeting healthy men or men at relatively higher risk for prostate cancer, HGPN, or early phase trials of short duration in prostate cancer patients with localized disease during the 4 to 6 week pre-surgical window, biopsy to prostatectomy. Several promising agents such as soy isoflavones, lycopene, selenium, vitamin E, resveratrol, green tea catechins, and other nutritional approaches have been examined over the past 2 decades. However, currently, there are several limitations in the research approach used to systematically examine these agents and approaches for chemoprevention. Consequently, there are no concrete recommendations that can be provided to men who are on active surveillance to reduce the risk of progression from early to advanced stage of prostate cancer. The goal of this review is to summarize the current agents and approaches evaluated targeting men on active surveillance, recognize the gaps, and identify a contemporary and comprehensive path forward. Results of these studies may inform the development of well-powered phase 3 clinical trials and ultimately provide a strategy for clinical chemoprevention in men on active surveillance, for whom, currently, there are no options for reducing the risk of progression to metastatic disease. Early phase trials must include objective markers of compliance with to study agent throughout the trial, in addition to pill counts and self-reported daily study agent intake logs. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer in men and a leading cause of cancer deaths, especially among older men and Black men, who are at higher risk. Early detection has increased through PSA testing, often identifying low-risk cancers that may not need immediate treatment. For these cases, doctors now often recommend active surveillance, a careful monitoring approach that avoids unnecessary side effects from surgery or radiation. This method includes regular PSA tests, MRIs, and biopsies to watch for any changes. While active surveillance is safe for many, not all patients feel comfortable waiting, and some choose treatment due to anxiety or fear. Researchers are exploring chemoprevention, using medication to lower the risk of cancer progressing during surveillance. This strategy could reduce the need for aggressive treatments and improve quality of life. Men on active surveillance are often motivated to make lifestyle changes and take steps to stay healthy. There are still many challenges in finding effective medications to prevent prostate cancer from progressing in men under active surveillance. While some potential drugs look promising, current research lacks the thorough testing needed to move them into large clinical trials or everyday medical use. Unlike treatments for active cancer, Most prevention studies have not followed a strict or consistent process. For a prevention drug to work well, scientists must first understand how it affects the specific biological processes that lead to prostate cancer. Because prostate cancer is complex and involves many different factors, targeting just one problem area may not be enough. Promising drugs must be tested carefully in lab models to check both how well they work and how safe they are. Only then can they move on to being tested in humans through clinical trials. More research is needed before these prevention strategies can be confidently used in real-life care. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel to watch more scientific videos.